Hey everybody, Dan here with Rock and Hunt. So today we're just going to do a small video, probably 5-10 minutes or something like that, I'm guessing, with some gem dirt. We're going to go through gem dirt today. This is Niagara Cave Mining Company Lucky Strike. Pretty cool, huh? Well, anyways, this has like gems and stuff in it. I got this from Niagara Cave. It's a cave system that you can check out in the southern Minnesota, kind of by Lanesboro. So if you do look up Niagara Cave, Lanesboro, you can probably find it. And it's a pretty cool thing to do. You just go down and with a cave tour and get to check out different things. Anyways, they had a little mining station, a little tourist trap. So I decided to get a bag of this. I got another one that's Emerald Strike as well. And I'm thinking these are about like 15 bucks a piece. I forgot to get the exact cost, but they weren't that expensive. Anyways, let's go ahead and break this open and see what it has. Okay, let's get started here. I'm going to classify this down. Just a few different sizes. Actually, probably not going to use this one. If you get anything, smaller than this, unless it's diamonds, it's not going to be worth anything. And I highly doubt they're going to have diamonds in here. So we're going to classify it first with this, what I believe to be a 1/2 inch. And then we're going to follow it up with the 1/4 inch here. Let's break this guy open. See what we can have. Now we'll go ahead and wash off these rocks, gems, whatever they are, afterwards, so we can get a better look at them. I thought about wet classifying, but this seemed dry enough. Wet classifying is just messy, and I might end up panning this for gold afterwards. I'm not sure. Okay, right off the bat we see some quartz crystals, some solidite. Let's put it in here for right now. We'll take a better look at them after a little bit. So this is the small of the small. I'm not going to pick through that. Let's check it for magnetite though. Because if this stuff has black sand, maybe it will be definitely worth panning. Nothing. They didn't include a gem identification chart or anything like that, so I don't really remember what that green thing there is. This is going to be jasper of some sort. More quartz. Here goes more quartz there. This right here, it's not solidite. This might be Canaanite. I don't think it's Amazonite. Of course, you have some barely amethyst there. More quartz. Alright, big things. This is going to be your pieces of jasper. Now what I'm already disappointed with is, yeah, I know this stuff is just supposed to be fun for kids, but I can't do anything with this. I mean, there's a crack right through this one. This one's thin. If I put this in a tumbler, it's just going to disappear. Same with this red piece of jasper. I mean, now I have no idea what this thing is right here. But this would actually fit in a tumbler. Quartz crystal point. Or regular run-of-the-mill quartz. Disappointed that I can't do anything with this piece of jasper that's red with the blue stripe in it. I mean, I might throw it in the tumbler just for filler. Same with that stuff. More jasper. This has a little bit kind of like this banding stuff going on. Here's the biggest piece of amethyst they have in here. More blue calcite. Another piece of amethyst. And I have no idea what that is. More jasper. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's really heavy, so I'm going to keep it just in case it's something. More that green stuff. I remember I used to know what that stuff was called. This stuff has slightly green to it, so I guess it's something. More of that really heavy rock stuff. More jasper. 100% solidite. That's what that is. That's solidite. And I might actually be able to tumble that just for a little bit. This is whatever that stuff is. More amethyst. Worthless rock. I think this is trying to be calcite. Now if this is not solid, I don't know what that is, but I'll try and get that figured out. And more of that green stuff. So this is what we're left with. We got one little piece of, I think, is aqua. These orangish piece, it's not citrine, but some kind of, I don't know, quartz. Is it not calcite? Speaking of calcite, got blue calcite. We got these rocks, bluish, greenish. I don't think it's calcite. Not sure what it is. These green things, I will put a note of what this is once I figure it out. These here, they're like heavy rocks. They're kind of, I don't know if the camera picked this up, but it kind of has some like sparkly stuff to it. So I'm not sure if that's anything or if it's just sparkly rocks. That is solidite. Little pile of quartz. Equally all worthless. One quartz crystal. Got a little bit of amethyst. Low quality, not that great. Then we got these little guys. I don't think it's solidite, I think it's something different. I'll look it up. And then you got a small pile of jasper, most of which I won't be able to do anything with because it's too small. So like I said, a very short video, just a few minutes here, just to let you know if you happen to be at the Niagara Cave by Lanesboro, Minnesota, and if you were to go to their little mining station, this is what you can expect. Now my opinion is that this is not worth it. Even for fun with kids, this is not really worth it. Everything is super low quality. Just not a whole lot of anything that's worth anything, you know. And you know, it's primarily supposed to be for fun, and you know, I get that. But you would think that they would give you at least one or two things that can go through a tumbler, you know. I mean, a little bit, you know. Probably the biggest whoop-de-doo is this quartz crystal, which is actually not that great. So, anyways, hope this finds you well, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And look forward to more videos. Again, I'm going to try and put one of these out about once every week, probably Thursday or Friday, something like that, so that you would be able to expect a weekly video from me.